Because I know, like sometimes you can steer a conversation because you want to throw in a piece of information that you think is important. So, like
Mm-hmm.
for example, like if you got a wife, right? Let's say you're not wearing your ring, and a girl seems like she's flirting with you. You don't want to be like, "Hey, miss, I got a wife." You might want to be like, say something to be like, "Yeah, me and my wife always go there." You might steer the
Right.
conversation a little bit in
Mhm.
that direction so that it becomes relevant.
Mhm.
So that just was a
Oh, yeah,
piece
no,
of
I can understand those things. Everything is always situational. I just know the flesh is weak, and so when you hear a lot of times people say these things, I don't think that they actually live in it. So
Oh,
if you're gonna be about it when it comes to that flesh, then it's one of those things that you just got to just show it.
I
You
a
just got to
thousand
do
percent
it.
agree with you.
I'm
I
just
agree with you.
thankful that I just don't have that like dating life of men no more, of that fairy tale life living mentality. I really am thankful for my therapist teaching me properly how to get into a space of connecting with a man. I just refuse
What
to.
what do you what do you mean by that?
yeah.
Yeah,
It
and the
means
fairy tale
that
thing too.
it means what I've been saying. I'm not, my focus isn't to get in a relationship. I want to have a relationship with myself. So when
Uh,
I'm
But
having a relationship with myself, I only know how to show up as myself.
well,
So I'm
is
only
that
going to connect with somebody that's going to show up as their self, and I'm going to accept them for who they are, not based off what they can do for me.
DJ, you keep saying you want to have a relationship with yourself,
I
but
didn't
if
say I
you
wanted. No, I never
you
said I
did
wanted
you
to.
did it's a fact.
No, 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 no. I said they should have relationships with themselves and trying to, instead of trying to find it with someone else. That's what
DJ,
I said.
I'll
I
bet you
know that
money
I
that you
have.
said I
No,
want
no,
to have a
no.
relationship with
I
myself.
do have a relationship with myself. I never said I wanted to.
I'll bet you money.
No, I never said I wanted to.
Okay. Well, everybody, I'll bet somebody else money. You said I
And
want to.
and how many times did I say you should be in a relationship with yourself?
I don't want to be a part of this.
Just be honest. Just keep it buck.
No, you said you. She did say that.
Definitely said that.
No, but
I
did
mean,
she
two
just
things
say
can be
she
right
want to
at the
have? She wants to
same
have a
time. Two
relationship.
things can be right at the same time. So I
Yeah.
mean,
What'd you
But
say,
did she
real?
just say she wants to have a relationship with herself?
I
Yeah.
would have to go back to hear the first part of that, but I do know she has said multiple
Oh,
times.
what are you saying to that?
Oh, so what I was saying is, if you should most likely you already have a relationship with yourself because you've already done the work, you did your therapist and all that type of stuff. So why is that? I was going to ask, why is that still a concern of developing a relationship with yourself and
Hmm.
when meeting somebody else?
That's a great question.
Well, because it should never stop. When you meet the person, then you can also be you. So transparency and vulnerability starts with yourself. All the things that we look for in other people, we should have it with ourselves. And that's the problem. We go into relationships. I connect with people, connect with people based on an image in their own head of what they want out of that person. And when that person don't show up, then I'm gonna leave that person
That does happen, but I'm not coming
That's
every
into this.
day.
immature, but that's
That was
immaturity though.
That man probably
yeah,
has
yeah,
said
not.
I don't
that.
I
know
don't
if
think it's
that's
immaturity. I think that it's natural. I think that people are transactional.
Well, it's natural, but you got to think we mature. So as we mature means we become closer to our final form. So we gain wisdom and things like this. So you should know at least I know at this point that people will change, and over years and years and years, I will learn more and more about a person. But also that person is continuously growing. So they
Mhm.
may not know themselves because the person they was yesterday is different. So we're continuously experiencing people.
Correct.
So
exactly.
that just comes with wisdom.
That's
Correct.
beautiful.
And it
And
doesn't have an
we
age either.
interact and we draw or we interact with people in different seasons of our lives. So this person may be here to show me something new in this season of my life that I'm going through. So
Correct.
I think that I get what you're saying, but I think that you're also taken away from the experience of life in general, right? You may even come across somebody that you're not um interested in sexually or in a committed relationship,
Hmm.
but they're there to show you something different,
Hmm.
There's that
or
sex
to help.
word.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
listening.
I'm
Because
just
the
saying
example
from
I'm
is
listening.
always
Go
sex
ahead.
with everybody. Everything is sex.
a romantic relationship, if you want to use that word.
But
If
no,
is
if you're
what I meant
connected,
what
it's a
what I meant by
connection.
that is what I meant by that is even in the sense of, um let's say when me and JR when we met before, but once we developed a relationship to where he has my number, I have his number, we chop it up on the phone, you know what I'm saying? We go out to kick it. We're able to learn something from each other in the space that we're in. So I think that that's the part, even though, yes, we may both know who we are, but we're still evolving. And due to the fact that we're coming into each other's lives, we may be able to use that to evolve even more to become who we truly are supposed to be.
Cooking and wholeheartedly agree. 100%. We don't get to our final form alone. We're a culmination of experiences that
I
we
can
have.
barely hear her.
Oh, I said. Oh, sorry. We don't get to our final form in a vacuum alone.
That still didn't relate to what nothing I was saying about me though.
No, but I just want to. You can have the relationship.
Acceptance. Yeah, but it's still acceptance. I don't believe in relationships.
But what if you meet someone who shows you some things you've accepted about yourself are actually very unacceptable? Like,
What? How do you
Right?
how do you not believe in relationships?
I believe in a relationship. I don't believe in being in a relationship.
So you
What
don't,
does that
you don't
mean?
believe in being exclusive as far as not having sex with other people or not dating other people?
Sex again.
she's saying that she doesn't even.
Just
Well,
ask
I'm
a question.
saying, what do
Exclusivity
you
will be
what do
based
you
This is
mean?
interesting.
But
Yeah,
I think
let's
that-
do this.
What do
I
you
think
mean
the question
about?
that she's asked, well, I think the question that everybody is asking you, DJ, is like, what does that transition look like from single to marriage, essentially? Like, what does that look like in between? What do you call it? Or like, how does that operate?
What does the transition look like?
Yeah. So if you're single and if you do like somebody, you can see yourself in a relationship. If you're not in a relationship with them, then what does it look like from being single to becoming engaged? Like, what does that
Being
look like for
present,
you?
being present and being connected to somebody that accepts me. And most people aren't really fully can even be accepted. Like
Okay,
people.
what does that look like? If
So
you
for
were,
me, a
yeah,
connection, 100% a connection. It just has no obligations and no commitments because I'm living in now.
I
So,
still wouldn't understand if I was reading a book,
what?
or
But
if I
you're
was
leading it
Just
to marriage
listen
because
to
you don't
her.
know if I even believe in marriage. Like that's the difference.
well,
What we're all
that's the
talking
reason
about.
why I'm asking you the questions so that the people that's watching may be able to gain some insight on how you view this whole connection thing. By
Right.
Yeah.
you don't mind being, just explain it to us, just elaborate a little bit so that it's understood.
Okay. Again, first a connection for me means I connect with somebody. Now, again, I know what I like. But again, if I connect with somebody, I'm looking at who the person is, not where they can do for me, but who they are.